do to keep our electric costs from increasing dramatically. Locally, IBM and other companies throughout the state say that they need cheap energy in order to stay here. So what do you suggest?
I ask you this, because I'm glad you asked this question. How many people in this room believe that if we kept Vermont Yankee running after 2012, relicensed it, that Vermont would have cheaper power than if we did not? Raise your hands. That if VY kept, we kept it going, the legislature didn't make a decision that we have cheaper power after 2012 than if we did not keep it running. Raise your hands. How many people? I'm just curious. Yep. And that's commonly held belief in Vermont. The problem is it isn't true. And let me tell you why. Entergy Louisiana was supposed to come into a power purchase agreement with Green Mountain Power and CV, our two power companies. They couldn't. They couldn't because the power deal that they offered to our power companies was not acceptable to our power companies for one simple reason. They determined that they could get a better deal somewhere else. These are the facts. Yes, it's cheap power until 2012. After 2012, this is what Entergy Louisiana offered us. And they came in and offered this to myself and the speaker. They were going to sell us 11% of our power, not 33 right now, but this was 11% of our power. This is their last best offer, for 6.4 cents a kilowatt hour. And baked into that price was $1 billion, their own words under oath for the public service were $1 billion that they owed us anyway. So it was actually much higher than 6.4 cents. Now we just cut a deal with Hydro-Quebec that is 6 cents, and they go down with some green power credits. So it was a very bad deal for Vermont. So forget the leaking tritium and cobalt, cesium and strontium-90 into the ground where I was born and raised. Forget a company that claims they have no underground pipes under oath that are leaking. Forget a company that wants you to pick up the $600 million of decommissioning costs they promised they'd pay in the same year that they paid their CEO, Wayne Leonard, $350 million to take care of his family. Forget the fact that they don't care about Vermont, they care about their stockholders in Louisiana. Put all that aside, they offered us a terrible deal. If we relicense that plant after 2012, their power, based on their last best offer, will be more expensive than the power we just bought from Hydro-Quebec, and Hydro-Quebec will sell us as much power as we'll take. So let's not speak in myths when we talk about relicensing the plant. Now, the obvious question is, why are they doing that? I mean, after all these months of negotiation, why is Entergy Louisiana doing that? Here's the answer. They believe that they can preempt the deal they agreed to, when I wasn't even in politics, signed by Governor Douglas, supported by Entergy Louisiana, that they abide by a vote by the state legislature. They believe they can get preemption on that. And when they do, they want to sell all of their power out of state because they don't want to give Vermont a break. That's the truth. That's my judgment of the truth. So for those of us that think that by closing that plant on schedule in 2012, we're giving up something, I say to you, what do you know that Green Mountain Power, that CV, and that the rest of us didn't get told?
Follow up on education.